Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to Play It Painted Live. We're going to do a live stream of painting here on our channel on the YouTubes, folks. Yeah, it's been a while since we've just like done a regular old school thing. We're gonna get into a little bit of painting tonight. Probably nothing too heavy duty. I'm gonna keep this kind of low key. And I'm just opening up my watch page now, so bear with me just a moment. Then we're going to open up comments on here. And it's going to come down to where should the comments go. You can see I kind of have them right there. We'll find a spot. Hold on. Let's get it connected first. If you're just joining us, welcome to Play It Painted Live. You know how we do. There we go. Alright. And let's stick this bad boy right there. And let's try to like rectangulate this such that there we go. Alright. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday night. Once again, welcome to Play It Painted Live. Tonight's charge is we're gonna be painting something really freaking awesome. These are pandas. Yeah, these are pandas, people. Did I mention pandas? These are pandas, guys. Pandas for Wrath of Kings Celestials. This is from the Shalehan faction. And yeah, we're gonna paint 6 of them. Okay. We can see a lot of the armor is done. So that's good. It's good to have a lot of that armor done, right? We're going to be doing a bit of airbrushing, and then we're going to just kind of see where it goes from here, right? So, nice quiet evening here. Anyways, hope you guys are having a good evening. I'm going to go ahead and share this stream on my Facebook page. Actually, I'm going to share it someplace different. Yeah. Let's do one second, my friends. Oh, come on. We got this. Let's try the mini. Let's try the page of the mini guide things. I'm speaking the English. There we go. Yeah, let's put it here. So if you're just joining us, welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting and what you should be painting. Kings, Celestial Pandas Live. There we go. So let's put that on there. And let's put this, let's go to, yeah, one more place, I promise you. Good evening, how's it going? Alright, and what did I say? I said painting Wrath of Kings Celestial 5. Yeah. Alright, people. Okay, enough gratuitous self-promotion. You get your order in on Tuesday. Congratulations, sir. Good call for ordering it. Let me just say that. What did you order? Alright, so tonight, let's get our airbrush clean. And let's do the thing. I know that typically Wednesday, we're doing, we do gaming. And I wanted to do gaming, but I gotta be honest with you, I have a very, very full day of work tomorrow. Yeah, got a full day of work tomorrow, so I figured this would probably be shorter than us doing a game. I guess we could, like, oh, you're painting the, cool, you're painting Celestials. Good choice. Who doesn't like Celestials? Alright. So now, let's get this off of here for now, so that we can do a little bit of the painting. So we're going to start with kind of the darker parts of these models, which is going to be this Panzer Dark Gray. Hey, what's up, Blade Wolf? Yeah. I know we're usually gaming, guys. I know tonight is usually the night we game, but I need to do a shorter. I need to do a shorter stream tonight, so instead we're doing this. Hey, what's up, Shadowcat? Welcome to Play It Painted Live. Yeah, it would, you know, I thought about it and I was like, what could we do as a short game on stream? And it was like, well, we could do Rail Raiders, and I was like, well, we already did, we've done 2 weeks in a row of Rail Raiders, so rather than do another short game of Rail Raiders, I figured we'll go ahead and we'll paint some pandas. I mean, who doesn't like that? Pandas are fun. Who wouldn't want to paint pandas, is all I'm saying. Right? Everybody loves pandas. And what makes them so fast is not a lot of colors on pandas, right? Spraying down some panda bears, yes sir. Bears, necessities of life. Bear necessities. I don't know what that means. I do not understand the words that are coming out of the screen. Yeah. Just do a little bit of... Alright. Alrighty, people. Let's rock and roll. So once again, welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting and what you should be painting. Tonight we are spraying pandas. You want to know why? Because pandas, that's why. What else do you need to know, man? They're pandas. Who doesn't like that? Who would be against me painting pandas, honestly? And why would we ever trust such a person? Oh, the bare necessities. Oh, got it. That is what Shadowcat wanted. Okay, gotcha now. Yeah. Hopefully these guys will go fast, at least in theory, because they're not going to have a whole lot of different colors on them. Oh man. I hate it when they start to move off of the... Oh! defective! How dare you? Alright. That one called it quits. Here. Here. I'm gonna give you a brand new one. Mr. Angry Panda Guy. It's 5:20 and I have had no sleep. It sounds awful. That makes me sad. Are you getting up to go to work? So when does the new box of blacksmiths drop? I do not know, sir. That's a great question for someone following a little bit more closely. I guess I should know stuff like that, but... Alright. Sent you a message Facebook and no response for the request. Oh, you have a doc. Okay, you're right, Shadowcat. You know what? I'm gonna I promise you I will answer that within 24 hours. Okay? I have to open up the Facebook page and get into the message, and I promise you I will answer that. And I really appreciate it. I don't mean to be rude or anything like that. It's because Congo always spams that box. I'm just telling you right now. Just kidding. You know what, though? Honestly, if you guys want to get a hold of me, the best way to get a hold of me these days, actually even better than Facebook, would be to hit me up on my Discord server. So if you didn't know, Play It Painted now has a Discord server. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that's me saying it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, we have our own Discord server. A lot of people, the regulars, are on that Discord server, and if you want to find out what I'm doing or what we're working on, or if you just want to hear me, like if you want to see me shitpost, that's the place to do it. So, yeah, I'm just messing with you, Congo. You haven't PM'd in a while, and the reason why is because we have the Discord now. So yeah, if you want to get a hold of me, hop on Discord. I'm gonna put my let me put my Discord ID on here. What was it? That's my Discord ID. So you should be able to find me using that number and shoot me a friend request. You could also, I believe you can just search for the Play It Painted Discord. And then if you're really having a hard time finding it, I believe I stuck the server information on my Facebook page as well. So I'm really trying to, I would really rather do short communication, you know, more immediate communication on Discord. But I understand some people, you know, like usually people that are looking for commission, it's just a problem. I don't know. Sorry for the yeah, it's just chop, dude. I do not like the choppiness. Maybe I could turn down the... Let me turn down the resolution. Oh, it won't let me. Gosh. Yeah, this looks bad. Now I'm starting to remember why I moved most of my live streaming over to Twitch. It shouldn't be this bad. There's like no reason for me to be this choppy and this like crazy delay. I forgot, all their ears need to be black. Pandas! Anyways, if you're just joining us, welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting, what you should be painting. Tonight we are working on Pandas. This is for the Wrath of Kings Shalehan army, specifically their Celestial Host box. And yes, I got 3 sets so that I can have 6 pandas. You know how you get 3 sets of Celestial Host boxes? Is you buy during the freaking sale. That's how you do it. That's the secret. So if you want to do it, what you need to do is go back in time. Go back in time and then go back to December of last year and then get in on that sale. And then be patient. Like don't get out of it too early. You gotta be patient, you gotta trust a little bit, you know? It's all gonna be great at the end. Alright. Yeah, the choppiness is the choppiness as bad for you guys as what I'm seeing on my screen, or is it okay? Because it looks pretty bad on my screen. It must be kind of bad because no one's answering. Is it bad? Bad? Honkies, what's up, Greenleaf? Welcome to the show. Where you been, man? Actually, I shouldn't even ask where you've been. Where have I been? For those of you who haven't seen it yet, I have migrated a lot of my activity, a lot of my streaming activity over to Twitch. So come check me out on Twitch. At Play It Painted. So I figured I would do a YouTube stream. One of the reasons why I would do a YouTube stream tonight is to try to catch the rest of you guys who are still following me on YouTube. That said, I'm not abandoning YouTube. I mean, I'll still do streams like this. It's just not going to be nightly like it used to be, because I'm moving most of the regular like stream activity over to Twitch. We'll still do streams here like this one. We'll also do, you know, the fun stuff like when my son wants to paint. I have some of the Infinity Fast Pandas. Sorry I don't own a TARDIS. Wish I did though. Looking okay. I love the blue, but I'm on my cell. Oh, got it. Alright, so, okay, I think that's the dark color we wanted. Make sure we got... Just making sure we are good to go. Pandas. Forgetting to get like snouts and noses and things like that. Okay. Why not record the stream and upload it? Um, Mainly because then I'm just sitting here with my computer kind of waiting around. What I plan on doing, actually, Shadowcat, is taking my Twitch streams and uploading from Twitch, which is cool. But if you're only following me on YouTube, you lose what appears to be a fairly major part of the subbing to this channel, which is the ability to interact with me live. That's why I still want to continue to do these, not as frequently, but if I'm being honest, like kind of as a means to help plug Twitch and get migrate more of my viewership over to the Twitch side of things. It would just make things a lot easier. But like if you look at the last Rail Raiders game we played, that was uploaded from Twitch. So that game was played and streamed on Twitch. And then, in the Twitch contract, you can't simulcast. Twitch owns your stream for 24 hours after you've streamed it. So you got to wait more than 24 hours and then upload it. Also, one of the other reasons why I want to keep the YouTube stream is because this isn't a monetized platform. This still is, in a lot of ways, this is still the free republic of Play It Painted. We can still talk about what we need to talk about. So now we're just gonna do the gold things. So that's gold. The other bear here should be gold. I don't think I want to do too much gold on this. Maybe here. There's a server you can stream to it and it can send the broadcast to Twitch and YouTube, which is cool, but I looked at that too. Again, the issue would be, missing out on that live interaction factor. I want to be able to interact with you guys live, and that wouldn't allow me to do that. So if you're just joining us, welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting and what you should be painting. Tonight we're working on Wrath of Kings Celestials. The Panda Mans. Whoa. Let me know if you have any questions about the process or anything like that. Right now I'm just spraying some brown ink on the areas that are going to be oh my gosh, the lag is crazy. How did I do the blue? I used, let me see if I recall this correctly. I used a blue ink glaze, and then I used like a modeler light blue, and then I came back with a little bit of the turquoise ink. So P3 turquoise ink. I suppose if you needed to do it again really quick, you could just do blue ink, then glacier blue, and then turquoise ink. But I'll show you that they're actually going to be a lot lighter than this when it's done. Okay. It was a zenithal primed undercoat. So it was black undercoat with a little bit of a gray over it. But fairly white. It was fairly white. Alright. So now we're going to do a little bit of this wood color over that brown, and that's going to give us a little bit of gold. Like a gold tone. Might be too yellow, but we'll find out. Too bad. We can make that work. There we go. But we're gonna, I'll show you the example on the finished snakes. The armor is gonna look, it's supposed to look kind of like a rough jade. That's kind of the look I was going for. So if you're just joining us, welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting and what you should be painting. Tonight we're working on these pandas for Wrath of King's Celestials. I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible. It's nice to be able to just keep to so few colors on a color scheme and have it still look pretty cool. A little too much there, but that's okay. Alright. So now, we'll work on the, we can work on the white a little bit. Or kind of like the false white. Actually, I think I just used regular ass white when I did this. Yeah, we're gonna do something close to white on the panda fur, the white part of the panda fur, and then we're gonna use actual white on the armor. So hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Mine was kind of cool. You know, I worked a half day at work today. It was busy half day, and then I went and had to help Nelson out a little bit. So that was cool though. Like, you know, we had lunch and we hung out for a little bit. Got in one turn of Guild Ball. Just a little bit of a refresher, really, to get him kind of back into Guild Ball. Now I don't want to like burn anything into his brain right now because he's studying up for his exam. So I don't want to do. It's not a bad color. Do something like that. That might work, as long as it doesn't clog the airbrush. Let's thin it a little bit to be sure. So I'm going to use this color here, this white gray, but I suspect it's a little bit conglomerated. So rather than trying to mix it up violently like that, I'm going to add some airbrush thinner to it. I don't have too much of my gun, so shoot a little bit of it out. Yeah, this is chalky. You gotta watch out for chalky whites through your airbrush because it'll cause spitting. Like if any of that like gobs onto the tip, you'll end up with a little bit of spitting. So, but yeah, overall it was a cool day. I mean, like I said, got to hang out with Nelson. Basically kind of shoot the shit with him. Boom. A little bit of white here to help kind of burnish that area. There we go. There we go. Sometimes it's good to take a break from study, so the circular parts are to glow, or is there something that goes in there? Oh, these things over the gauntlets? You know, I didn't really... What did I do in the other ones? I didn't really do anything there, but I guess I could do a cool... Let's do a cool, like, red glowy effect. That's a great idea. Maybe a yellow glowy effect would be kind of cool. Whoa. Get that all cleared up there. There we go. Oops. A little bit of white there. These guys are so damn cool, man. Yeah, so we played. So last night, actually, let me back up. Let me preface this story a little bit. So, so right now, right? Breath for that. We may put together a new team for Friday. Son of a. This YouTube is not making me happy right now. Sorry, just the lag is really starting to bug me. And I apologize for that. You know, again, if more reason to try to get more of you guys to follow me on Twitch, because I would much, you know, we've been doing a lot more streaming on Twitch, and it just flat out works better. It flat out works better over there than it does here. There's still cool stuff we can do here, and there's still stuff I'm gonna do here, but you know, I really want to encourage you guys to come check me out on Twitch, because this guy is not giving me a good time here. It's fine, it happens. Yeah, so yeah, gaming is sort of in the air right now. Even, you know, Mark, who's usually good to go once per week, even he's having a little bit of trouble making the trip out here to come see me. So so we're gonna keep the Wednesday crew, obviously Josie and Blade Wolf, and get some more games in with that crew. Possibly rebuild a Friday crew, and then as far as like my in-person gaming, it might be a little bit before I'm streaming live games from my house, because right now it looks like the easiest thing for me to do would be to go back to Tuesdays, or maybe every other Tuesdays at Comic Quest, and get my gaming in there. That is what I did last night. Is I went to Comic Quest and got in a game of Batman. That was pretty cool. Got to play the Gotham City Sirens that I painted earlier this week, or last week I should say, and they were pretty fun. Pretty fun. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. Is whoa. I'm just gonna shoot off a couple of randoms. You know, this is coming out of the gun pretty well. So I'm gonna pick some light points just so we can take advantage of it. White is a terrible color to airbrush, just so you know. It's very, very prone to powdering and spitting. So if you got a good white and you need to go in low pressure, do what you gotta do, right? Like, here, let me show you. Right, so I'm gonna do... So see what I'm doing right there? Just putting in the light. The idea here is I'm just doing little cylinders of light going down that armor. Right, little shing shing action going on. Shing shing. Yeah. Game of Batman last night. Tried out the Sirens. They were okay. They're actually really good. They're a good crew, strong crew. They didn't really fit my playstyle. And I really wanted to test them out more for their individual, like the individual Sirens themselves, because I was essentially like auditioning Harley for my Secret Six team, and the other two for my Birds of Prey team. I do not play RPGs online. RPGs are it's a hard that's a hard thing for me to get into, mainly because I'm hesitant about joining a campaign, and getting locked into something when really it's been what the hell is going my main issue is variety is kind of a strength of what we do here, the ability to cover so many different model ranges and games and all that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't so to get locked into a campaign it kind of makes me nervous, because I don't want to then I'm like kind of hard committed. One stream left, then no stream for 3-ish days. Oh man. Are you talking about tomorrow night's stream? That's true, huh? Well, I'm more apt to streaming a game tomorrow night than tonight. I just have a really long day ahead of me tomorrow, so I need to kind of be sharp for it. So I'm trying to be a responsible adult, and I'm gonna, call an early evening here. But it would be great if I had the Pandas done. So if you're just joining us, welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting or what you should be painting. Wow. Okay. Let me just cover this right now, since we're all here and hanging out. Okay, so hitting 2K subs was great and cool and all that. I was really excited about that. Very, very thrilled to have, that many people sub to the channel. One side effect of that is that has affected my popular uploads, okay? To let you know, for the longest time on this channel, the most popular upload was my Super Dungeon Explorer video, where I have a completed set of Super Dungeon Explorer, the classic set. And this is a video I put out probably 5 years ago now. People like to tune into that video because, you can see the entire set of Super Dungeon Explorer, which is great. And so they like to see that. That video was #1 on this channel for a long time, and then the other popular videos on this channel were Malifaux videos. Okay? Ever since I hit 2K, though, there has been a huge spike of activity on a very specific video on my channel. I'm not sure what the hell's going on, but it's a video featuring my wife, okay? And it's a video I shot about 5 years ago. So when I was really heavy into promoting Malifaux, and we had SoCal Malifaux, right? My wife played a role there, a very specialized role within our group. She wasn't a Malifaux player. She's not a gamer at all. She's she's more of a cosplayer. She likes not like a traditional cosplayer. She's more of I should say a costume enthusiast. Because cosplayer, that's also not a correct term for her. she likes to wear costumes and walk around and enjoy like things like Comic-Con and Gen Con and all that kind of stuff. And it was a great fit for Malifaux too, because she would wear these steampunk outfits and come hang out with us and promote the game and all that kind of stuff, right? She was kind of like our own private little cheering section. And I did a segment on her about I was doing a mini series called Taking the Black, and it was really about, you know, my experiences as a henchman and a gaming volunteer, right? So it was really more Malifaux centric and whatnot. And the specific video is I do an interview of my wife when we're at Comic-Con, and she's dressed up in her like little steampunk. It's like she calls it her steamcock outfit. She's a peacock, but like a steampunk peacock. So it's a really interesting outfit. It always gets a lot of attention wherever she went, and you know, she had fun with it, right? And now, when that video had about, I want to say maybe 2,000 or 3,000 views, right? Which is a lot for my channel. I don't get a lot of views per video, but it was about, we'll call it like 3,000 views, which over 5 years is still not a lot of views, right? When I hit 2K subs, that jumped up to 25,000 views, right? The two most popular videos I had before 2K subs was Super Dungeon Explorer at around 15,000 views, and that video was down there at 3,000 views. And I had some other Malifaux videos that were actually like number 2 and 3 that were somewhere in the 3,000 and 4,000 view range, right? So that video might have been 4th or 5th overall. The minute I hit 2K subs, that video went to 20,000 views. It went to 20,000 views in the space of, I don't know, a week? Not even a week. I've only been at 2,000 subs. I haven't even been at 2,000 subs for like a week yet, have I? Right? It jumped up to 15,000 views in like, I don't know, the space of a couple of days. And then today, it's at 30,000 views. So it surpassed Super Dungeon Explorer as the most viewed video on my channel. So, and you know, there's like a spike of activity around it, and I don't know. I don't really know what to do with that. I don't know if it's being shared around, if people are, you know, it like hits some comment gallery or something, and now there's a bunch of people watching. I don't know what to do about that. What do you guys I mean, and what's interesting about the timing there too is, I think I mentioned this about 2 months ago, that my wife was, we were kind of throwing around the idea of having her do a video or two for the channel. So I don't know. I mean, it'd be, I told her that her video has skyrocketed to being the most popular video on my channel. I don't know if that's gonna scare her away from wanting to do anything, or if she's gonna be like, oh cool, then I can do more. You know, it's gonna be one or the other. So we'll see. It makes me a little nervous. I won't lie. It makes me a little nervous. Because, you know, I tend to be a very segmented person. I usually don't like it when my worlds like that come together. It's usually not what I like. Whoa. Okay, am I good? Looking pretty good. Alright, so let's do the cool little light beam. Hyper beam! Now we gotta figure out what color do we want that hyper beam to be. Hyper beam! Maybe, like, it could either be like straight blue, like a crackling blue. It could be red, orange, like red and orange. That might be kind of cool. It could even be purple, like purple pink. You mean compartmented? I like to say compartmentalized. I don't know why. What's up, God? And welcome to the feed, man. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out, but I don't know. That just always made me nervous, and then even, you know, I think I can't even tell you what was going on in my mind when we decided to interview her back then. That weekend was, I don't recall if it was the first or it was like one of the very earliest Comic-Cons that we attended. Could have been the first Comic-Con we ever went to. I don't remember. And we had a whole team there. We were doing Malifaux the entire weekend. And Comic-Con falls like right around our wedding anniversary. So, you know, this makes me kind of a dick, right? So it falls right around that time. And, you know, I think that day I was in San Diego and she was still coming down. She was going to come down for our anniversary, and I bought her a gift downtown, and I had it for her when she made it to the hotel room. Kingdom Con in April, dude. Yeah. Yeah, so she had just gotten her gift. She picked up her badge and she went up there to meet us, and she was dressed up doing her little thing, and her friend was with her, and I don't remember what was going on, but it was like, let's do a video for some reason. Like, let's talk to you about what you do, what your role is within our group, and you know, get your perspective on things. She always has a really interesting perspective, in my opinion, on this whole thing, because you never know where she's gonna go, right? We're talking about somebody who is like very alien to this entire little world that we have here, this entire community and everything that we got going on. So it's very interesting to see, you know, where she's going with things. Sometimes, you know, things you think she's gonna hate, she absolutely loves. Things that you assume everyone would love, she's gonna hate. And it was like, you know, maybe, I don't remember, but like maybe even she said, like, oh hey, why don't you interview me for your YouTube channel? It could have come from her. Yeah, it can. We could do it that way. I'm actually gonna go a little bit different though. We'll see. Let's do all the red dots right now. Oh, I forgot. I could do tongues too. Oh, these guys don't have their tongues out. These guys do. This guy has his tongue out. There we go. Blah. So yeah, if you're going, it'd be cool if you could make it out here in April. That would be fun, man. San Diego is fantastic any time of year. San Diego in April is no exception. It's a lot of fun down here. Good weather, you know, and the San Diego gaming atmosphere is so damn chill. It's really, really casual, at least on the non, I don't know what the GW meta is like, or the privateer meta, but everything else is, that whole convention just has this really cool kind of like party vibe to it, you know, and that's why people like it. Okay, so now I'm gonna want like a, I want like a bright yellow. To dot the center of those thingamabobs. Maybe an orange. Could do like a neon orange like that. So if you're just joining us, welcome to Play It Painting Live. Let us know what you're painting and what you should be painting. We're painting pandas, man. Pandas. Who doesn't like samurai pandas? I'll tell you who. Joyless people. Can't get. I think it's kind of getting there. There we go. Isn't it true though? Like joyless people, man, they wouldn't like pandas. I was just reminded of that today. I was hype. I was getting hype over this Batman tabletop game, the Batman board game, right? It's made by. It's gonna be on Kickstarter soon. It's made by Mythic Games. They make Conan, the Conan game, and I really like the Conan game. You know, Phil and I played the Conan game. I never bought the Conan game because they don't have the movie characters that I like. But I play it, you know. I like to play that game. And when I found out it's the same company, I'm like, oh, good. And the game is very similar in terms of its mechanics. That made me pretty happy. I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm excited for that. So I posted that. I'm like, hey, man, color me intrigued or whatever, right? And sure enough, people had to come. They found some Cheerios and they pissed in them. It's Monolith, not Mythic. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, pissed in the Cheerios and everything. And I was like, damn it, I knew he would piss in the Cheerios because this guy is like, they're just some guys that they're grumpy. Like they have good insights. They have good reasoning to be grumpy. So I do realize I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite here when I call them grumpy, right? Because shit, I'm grumpy all the damn time. You guys know how I rant here. But I just recall that, you know, I game with that group occasionally. I've known them for several years, and it's like, man, everybody in that gaming group is just so salty all the time. You know, so salty, so grumpy. You prefer to fist the Cheerios, for sure. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't understand that. What, like, when you see people like that, again, I'm telling you, I've known them, like, more than 10 years from gaming. And not once have I seen them ever, like, joyful about a game. You know what I mean? Not once. Like, how do you reconcile that? Like, if you're never joyful, about anything, like, why bother, dude? Like, what is? Am I off base? But you know, I think there's a time and place to be critical of things or talk shit or do what I do. You know, I do a lot of human shit posting, but like if you can't enjoy the, you should be laughing during your games. You should be cheering, you should be screaming, you should be, you know, stressed out and a little bit worried, but like hype, you know? What do you guys think about that? Like, what do you think about... I know everybody here has encountered a joyless gamer. All of us have. All of us at one point have encountered a joyless gamer. Maybe some of us have been joyless gamers during our day. If you have any insight to this, you know, please feel free to comment. I'm curious. How do these guys... How and why would you continue? If you flat out can't enjoy a game. You can't just go, okay, that game wasn't what I was expecting it to be, but I enjoy this and this and this about the game. Or even that, let's say you hate the game. Let's say you hate the game and you're playing it and something completely stupid happens. Wouldn't you at least laugh? Like, wouldn't you... Am I... Like, last night I was getting my ass beat hard in Batman. I was getting thumped hard, right? Just my dice, I couldn't agree with me. I lost first turn, the first 3 turns of the game, I lost first turn. Which is absolutely crippling. And... you know, things weren't working out for me. Things weren't going well for me. But stuff would happen and I would laugh during the game. I'm like, that's funny. You just splattered my guy. That was hilarious. How do you exist in a joyless state for gaming? Like, why waste your time? This hobby eats up a lot of time. This hobby eats up a lot of bandwidth. Right? And you want to be, in my opinion, it's your hobby. It should be a passion of yours. If you're like me, you know, this is your time away from work. This is your time. This is time that could be spent with your family. This is time that could be spent with your loved ones, your friends. But you're doing this right now. You know, if you're me, you're doing this right now. And if I don't find joy in this, why would I do it? Why would I do this? And I see these guys and it's like, oh, we're gonna play this game. Oh, I hate that game too. And they just sit there and they pick up the game and they roll the dice and then they tear it apart and then they bitch and moan at each other. And, you know, we're talking pillars of salt level complaining with this kind of stuff. I don't know. Joyless people are lame. Well, let's. Sorry, I missed a bunch of comments. Let's go back and read them. Totally got back in the miniature painting this month. Almost finished my SOBH Green Horde division. After that, I'm gonna tackle the Black Plague. Nice. Joyless people are lame. How are you going to take everything in life so seriously, especially gaming? Had one person, and Shadowcat says, had one person in the club last night I was in, and he just refused to play me. Perhaps he hated losing to a girl. You're like a box of bricks. Yeah, no, there's just flat out, there's just salty people, man. But to your point, Shadowcat, there are people out there that just don't want to lose to a girl. Like, what the hell? That's a totally other episode too. We could talk about that sometime. Losing to a girl. Is that like death? that's just, you know, hubris on the guy's part. He figures, oh, girls don't play these games, so I better be better than the one girl that will play the game. I don't know. I want to get the U-Boot board game. So there's this gaming group here that's sort of local to me, and there's 4 or 5 of them, and they game on a weekly basis. They, you know, and they've been gaming together for years and years and years. And this is the Salt Crew that I'm talking about. Like they've been gaming together for years and years and years, and it's just non-stop tears when they're playing. And you know, I would occasionally grab a game with them, and if I was beating them, the tears would just be flowing, man. They would just be real. And I'm like, and they would actually, it was funny because they would clown each other when I was beating one of them. You know, they would come up and talk trash on each other, like, oh, you're losing to this happy guy. F is your problem, man. How can you lose to a happy guy? But it's like, oh, what do you think of this game? Oh, we play that game. That game's dumb. Everything was late, and the art wasn't centered on the page, and I found 3 typos in the rulebook, and why do we play this? And you know, and just over and over again. Like, these guys play as many games as I do, and they hate all of them. You know what I mean? Like, what is your existence? And they went through a phase like me where it was like, you know, where I'm in, I'm trapped in this phase where it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna play GW, blah 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 blah. And they were into the same thing. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna play GW, that whole deal, right? And lo and behold, they start playing GW, and they're just even more salty because they have the same complaints I have, but they're still playing it. And so I just straight up asked them, I'm like, well, if you have that complaint, and I totally know where your complaint's coming from, so I don't disagree with you, why the hell are you still playing it? Well, yeah, you know. Everybody here plays it, and I don't want to start a new community around some other game. I'm like, you guys are an enclosed gaming group. You have 5 consistently attending people. You can do a lot of shit with 5 consistently attending people. You know that? You guys know that, right? Like, if you're starting a game, if you're starting to promote a game in your area, and you have 2 consistently attending people every week, you have a good shot of growing that community, at least out here in Southern California, where it's like, okay, we're going to play Guild Ball every week, the 2 of us, and whoever shows up, we're going to be welcoming to them, and we're going to ask them if they want to join us too, right? That's like a thing. But if you have 5, you know, regularly attending people in your gaming group, like, you're freaking golden, man. Like, what is your malfunction at that point? You are good to go. Let's see. I was the only girl in the group. I felt like I was drowning in testosterone. How to play GW? You can't be a salty person. Does it bother you to be... So it sounds like it bothers you a little bit to be the only girl in the group? And, you know, and serious question, like, what are some things that you would want... You would try to do to, you know, improve your situation or improve your gaming experience? Oh. And just little spots of light on him. It's fine. I don't know. I know, you know, some of the gamer grills that we game with. I've asked them this question, and maybe they just don't want to open up to me or whatever. But they usually tell me like, no, that's not an issue. Like some of them say, yeah, it would be cool to have more girls doing this, but a lot of them go, well, I don't get along with girls anyway. So it's like, okay, fair enough. You know, and it's true. Like the ones that, at least the ones that we run with, are like, yeah, I usually don't make many friends with girls, so it's not a big deal for them that they're, you know, that they're basically in a sausage fest every time they're enjoying one of these hobbies. Ooh, getting a little bit of that spit on this. I don't like that. Ooh, hold on. Honestly, the only time I complain about testosterone in a group is when you have a bunch of guys like that just are a little too try hard, you know, and they want they come up with really crappy ways to compete. Like they power game each other to death. That's when I'm like, dude, and it's not testosterone, it's like false testosterone, you know what I mean? Like false bravado. Because, you know, the alphas and stuff in the groups, they don't feel that need. Like they know they've got it. They know they're good. They know they're the alpha. They know that they're dominant. Sometimes they want to exert it, but very rarely. And when you're talking about gaming groups, you know, they may get competitive, but they don't, it's not the same thing, is all I'm saying. And I'm saying it poorly, but yeah, what I'm trying to say, it's not the same thing. Oh, hey, what's up, Board Games Maelstrom? So you left the group and joined another group. Well, that's cool. Hopefully that worked out better for you. I usually don't leave gaming groups, but I have had gaming groups kind of grow toxic on me. I've had that happen in the past. And that's just heartbreaking. For me, it's heartbreaking because it's like, you know, usually when I build a gaming group, like, I really, really make the effort to put together people that I consider to be just deeply cool human beings. Like, people I want to spend time with, people that are fun, people that are relatable. You know, I'm usually the I guess one of the architects of a group. Whenever there's a gaming group, I'm usually one of the guys that kind of connected the people to form the group. I'm not always the leader of the group, but I tend to be, you know, I guess one of the vocal components of the group and one of the guys that helped connect the people to make the group in the first place. And so when groups go south on me, yeah, it hurts me a bit because it's like, oh man, you know, I invested time in these people. And what usually happens is, you know, we keep, some of them stick around. Some of them are like, yeah, that's my gaming group, but I'm still gonna come game with Octave. I still like hanging out with that guy. So that's what happens. But I'm always like my whole thing with turnaround and gamers and that kind of stuff is I'm consistently aware of it. So I try to keep things fresh, and I try to keep an eye out for, okay, who else can be in the gaming group, because your gaming group might feel like it's full right now, but in a month or so, 2 or 3 of these guys will have different jobs. Maybe some of them will have their first girlfriend and they don't want to deal with this anymore. Maybe some of them are getting married. Maybe some of them are like me and they have kids, and they start doing more and more stuff for their kids, or they have more and more kids. Like, I'm consistently keeping that in mind, and trying to keep as many options open for myself and my gaming opportunities as possible. So gaming groups are hard, though. They're hard. It's always, if somebody ends up in my gaming group, I always have like a tremendous amount of admiration for that person. For being here and for sticking it out and that kind of thing. I hear sometimes I'm not the easiest person to deal with. That's usually only when I'm drinking. But yeah. Hey, welcome back, Blade Wolf. Yeah. And then you have those perennials, right? You have those people that they were part of this gaming group that you helped build, and then, that gaming group, something happens to that gaming group, and then you build another gaming group, and that person's back in, that happens over and over again. I have people like that, too. Oh, good. I'm glad the new group is better. But people disappear, people come back. There's some of that going on right now with local. It's, con season's starting to ramp up, and I'm starting to hear some people come out of the woodworks that I haven't heard from in a while. That are like, hey, Octave, you're going to be at this convention. You're going to go to that one. People that I don't see usually unless I'm at the conventions, and it's always good to see them. Conventions are just so hard for me right now because of the 2 little boys, but I am hard committed to Kingdom Con. So if you are in the San Diego area, April 19th through the 22nd, come check it out, dude, and come visit me. Yeah, that's the thing, like, Board Game Maelstrom, A, B, C, and D Squad. That's the thing, I know maybe some of what I'm saying right now kind of sounds like bitching, but I'm actually very, very grateful and aware that, not everybody has these kinds of gaming opportunities, so I better, so I always try to keep that in perspective too, and try to generate as many gaming opportunities for myself as possible. Did I? Okay. Pretty cool. D Squad is desperate. Yeah, ultimately, I just want to have a giant pool of people that I could hit up for gaming. And in a sense, I do. There's enough people in our local area that know me and that I've gamed with before that a lot of times I can show up to a place, like I can show up to a gaming shop by myself, not know who's going to be there, and usually find someone who I know or who I hung out with and I've gamed with before. And even if that doesn't happen, I still meet somebody. Like, I make a point to kind of put myself out there and you know, meet some people and make a thing, right? Like, oh hey, I play this. That's one of the reasons why I always have 2 armies on me at any point. I always have my own terrain. I always have, because it's like, well, you know, if I show up and nobody I know is there, well, I better be willing to introduce myself. I better be willing to teach people a game, and then I better have the equipment to do that. So that happens, you know, that used to happen a lot more in the past. It doesn't, normally I don't encounter that these days. Okay. Oh, caffeine breaker. Let's spray some of the earth now. The moon. All right. I also love that. Oh, you just. Oh, you have Rising Sun. What? What? Hey, what's up, Jose? Oh, hi, Jose. Don't die, Jose. Wait a minute. You may do a one-shot Octon Cthulhu game. Sweet. Board Game Maelstrom. I backed it also. I didn't get my... I haven't received my copy yet. That's crazy. Where are you... May I ask you where, you know, where do you live, region? Because I didn't realize they were already shipping. They were shipping out Rising Sun. Shit, I better look at my. I better look at my Kickstarter, because I backed Rising Sun. It's probably gonna take a. Oh, you're in Ohio, okay. Dude, Rising Sun is already going out. It's not even February yet. I know they said February, but damn, they are not messing around. Currently hitting your vape drugs. Damn, Jose, don't die, Jose. Vape juice is too strong. Dang, Rising Sun is out? Are you kidding me? Now I'm getting hype, people. Now I am getting hype. Would love to see a Kickstarter come in. You got Walking Dead, No Sanctuary, Rising Sun, and Hardback all this week. Damn, dude. You was going off on them Kickstarter. Alright. Okay. So we are doing alright. Let's go ahead and turn off the airbrush. Oh, someone had his and did an unboxing. I'm getting hype, man. So I better hurry up and finish these Celestials. I actually have a Guild Ball commission after this, though. So I gotta go through these Celestials. Then I gotta do a Guild Ball commission. And then I could start attacking some Rising Sun. But who knows, maybe, you know, maybe it'll be a while before my rising sun shows up. Oh, and you backed Hate also. Oh, sweet. I'll go check it out, man. Unboxing on Yo channel. And I need to dry brush a thing. What was the thing that I needed to dry brush? That's not the thing. That's not the thing either. Why do I have two of these? That's not the thing either. Hold on. I gotta find the thing. That's definitely not the thing. Although... No, that's not the thing. Bleh. You know what I really want to come in? Besides Arcade 2.0, I really want the minis from Way of the Fighter to come in. And I feel like Soda Pop is gonna drag their heels on it, and it's gonna make me sad. And I feel like they are, because they're so late with SDE Legends, and they're getting later and later with RK, and Way of the Fighter is a much smaller Kickstarter that already has the core game out. But I'm like begging John Kadija, like, please man, please get us these minis. That is not the color I'm looking for. I'm gonna do it anyway. Hoping... Oh, the Infinity RPG. Oh, that's right, Jose, you got Siege of the Citadel. I threw $6 at it, and then never anything more. I was like, meh. Don't really need the chibi right now. Yeah, they were late with Rail Raiders too, yeah. They had too many. They had too many open at the same time. Like, full disclosure here, I'm a Ninja Corps volunteer, right? I push the games. I like the company. I consider myself to be somewhat friends with a lot of the main ninjas. Like, they're good guys. I know them firsthand. They're good guys, but I think they did too many at once. If I'm like just completely transparent with you guys, I do. I think they did too many. Had to wait for the collector's edition. Are you talking about Infinity RPG? Just giving a rough dry brush everywhere. Alright. I want to try Doom Trooper Super Dungeon Explorer rules. Yeah, for sure, dude. Let's break it out when it gets in. Yeah, the Mandarin songs are on. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting, what you should be painting. We're working on pandas. Panda good. Panda angry. These are Wrath of Kings, Avatar of the Bear Celestials. And they are sexy. But yeah, we're listening to weird... I didn't realize this song was a weird Mandarin song. When I hear like Mandarin, dude, this is gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad. Whoa, man. Video is all over the place. It makes me hungry a little bit. When I hear Mandarin, like, I feel like I should be eating something delicious right now. It's the truth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Like, I have this like Pavlovian response. Do the Star Trek Adventures RPG. I saw it at. I saw the figures at CQ. And was like, I wonder if anyone's gonna hire me to paint that. So RPGers and stuff, they like to get their stuff painted. That'd be an easy paint job. Still undecided. Maybe if they come out with a few more books, I consider getting it. Right now it's Infinity and Mutant Chronicles. So Jose, you still playing RPGs, man? That's cool. Did you ever get in on one of Damien's RPGs? Like one of his campaigns? Because I know he does a lot of like D&D campaigns and stuff. And at one point, I know Yvonne and Amanda were playing D&D with him. Not as much. Okay. Oh! I ripped his arm off! Ah! Let's see. Wasn't able to join any Damien's games? That's a bummer. He was trying to, yeah, remember he was trying to get us to play a campaign with him, and we designed our, we picked our minis at least for our characters. Where did my glue go? And I picked, I was gonna play the Kenku Bard. That was so cool. I was gonna play a Kenku Bard, but I mean that wasn't, honestly it wouldn't be very realistic for me to be able to play in anything like that. This is the empty tube. Why does it hate me? Hold on. Let me get another tube of glue. Just when you think I'm out of glue, I got another one, sucker. Alright, here we go. Rad. Okay, so let's get to the painting part. We either always forgot about making characters or something always came up and we weren't able to do it. Yeah. But we had our characters like kind of figured out. You were gonna play basically hard gay, right? And I was gonna play my Kenku Bard. So we never ended up playing. Yvonne and Amanda ended up playing a campaign with them. And then Damien was like, "Hey Octave, you remember that Kenku Bard you were gonna make?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh." Yvonne had the exact same idea and she made a Kenku Bard. It's like, yes! Alright, so in the art, these guys have red eyes. So we'll do red eyes to give them glowy fight eyes, as I like to call them. Like, who wouldn't like glowy fight eyes? Glowy fight eyes. As you can see, there's not a whole lot to actually paint at this point, because we got so much of it done. On the airbrush. Let's see if I can get some sleep for a few hours. Later's an awesome painting there. Thanks for tuning in, Shadowcat. Have a good one. Don't forget, I'm going to be moving over to Twitch for most of these, so if you're not following me on Twitch, please do so. You can find me at Twitch at PlayItPainted. Sub to my channel, and you get to be in the Discord and you get to talk to me while I'm painting. And it's really cool. You could do it for free if you're on Amazon Prime, and it helps out my channel. And the more people that do it, the more funding we get to be able to play around with and do cool things. Sound like a damn shill. But for real though. For real though. No more YouTube? No, I'm staying on YouTube. It's just the live feed stuff. I'm gonna migrate more of it over to Twitch. It's a better format, and it's just a cleaner experience, and it's better for the fact that I do so many live streams. I will still stream on YouTube for sure. So don't worry about that. But yeah, it's as far as live streams are concerned, it's probably going to be 70-30 in favor of Twitch, and then YouTube will still get like regular uploaded content, and YouTube is going to get some other they'll get some more like specialized stuff. So like the painting segments with my son, that's going to stay on YouTube. And then, like, you know, if I go back and start doing Tactica videos or product reviews and all that kind of stuff, that will definitely stay on YouTube. And I will come back and do, I I will be around to do these streams as well. These streams aren't going away. It's just that most of them are going over to Twitch. Also, the gaming stuff that we stream will be live on Twitch, but it will be uploaded here on YouTube. Oh, you cool. You watch on your laptop while you're painting. Cool, cool. Thanks, man. But yeah, that's kind of the idea going into 2018 is gonna ramp up the Twitch activity, and but YouTube still fills a very specific purpose for the channel and all that good stuff. So no, yeah, YouTube is not going away. Okay, so let's paint red eyes. I need carmine red. Yeah, I'm really new to Twitch myself, but you know, it's something I've sort of made myself do in the last I want to call it 4 or 5 months. You know, I made the concerted effort. Okay, I'm gonna move over to Twitch because I want a better live streaming experience, and I also wanted to also kind of grow a newer segment, like a newer audience segment with Twitch viewers, people that are used to watching live streams, whereas you know the YouTube viewers may not be so accustomed to live stream after live stream. I think it's becoming. I'm seeing more channels though that are on YouTube that are doing live stream content. So but yeah, like I was saying before, stuff that we're seeing on Twitch is very fun. It's just different. It's like the audience expects different things, and it's like my friend was telling me it's a different culture on Twitch, and now I'm starting to understand why, like what he meant by that, because it is like the viewers are different, their expectations are different. Viewers on Twitch demand a lot of interaction, more so than on YouTube. And I like that as well, because I think I prefer to interact more with the viewers. So how's it connected to Prime? Okay, so here's the deal. So on Twitch, if you can follow channels, and you can also subscribe to channels. So following channels is very similar to how it is here on YouTube. You know, you follow a channel on Twitch, and it'll keep you posted of activity. You'll get to watch their live streams, and you know, you tune into the channel and you watch it, right? Nothing really to explain there. But if you subscribe to a channel, now subscribing on Twitch is a more premium experience. You don't have to deal with ads. You get kind of faster chat upload, so you don't get delays, so you can, you know, if we're in the middle of a conversation, the Twitch chat doesn't stall you the way YouTube chat will. And then also usually, and this is going to be true in my case as well, the content creators on Twitch will extend, you know, special benefits to their subscribers, right? So, you know, like for example, one of the things that I'll probably end up doing is, you know, with the money I make on Twitch, I'll paint, I'll use it to budget and paint a model each month, paint the model, and then send it to a random subscriber. So, you know, just to do that. And then also, letting subscribers get in on my Discord feed and talk to me while I'm painting, while I'm streaming. That's another thing. So here's the thing. If you're on Amazon, well, hold on. Here's the thing. If subscribing, though, costs you money, usually. If you wanted to subscribe to a channel, it will, at a minimum, it will cost you $4.99 a month, but you can also go up to like $9.99 a month or $24.99 a month, right? And for me personally, it doesn't sit well, you know, asking people to pay me to generate this type of content. I don't think just watching me paint things is necessarily worth, you know, $5 a month, especially when, you know, I was doing it for free forever and ever and ever. You know, why should you have to pay for that? So at first I was like, okay, this may not be a good idea for me. Then I found out what you can do is if you have an Amazon Prime account. Oh, you had Amazon Prime, already figured it out. And okay, yeah. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can get Twitch. You can go to Twitch Prime, and then Twitch Prime includes that free subscription. And then you just use this free subscription, and you subscribe to me. What's cool about that is, you know, it's not money coming out of your pocket, but it's still money, and it's money that's supporting this channel, and that's awesome. Because this is my hobby. This doesn't, you know, it will help fund the hobby, specifically that. This isn't, you know, I'm not a full-time streamer. My activity and hours may suggest otherwise, but I'm not. You know, I want to be able to do stuff specifically that the people that really choose to follow me are going to enjoy. So that's kind of where I'm at there. Okay, so now we're gonna liven up this armor. Oh man, you can see that. I love that. So, like I was saying, the look I'm going for is like kind of like a raw jade for the armor. And you can see how that ink glaze is bringing all that on. Yeah, I'm glad you are here to help. If you haven't done so already, let me know who you are on Discord. That way, when you hop into the Discord server, I can let you into the on-air section, which is usually like when I'm on Twitch. I'll also put myself in that on-air section, and not every time, but like specifically when we're doing like streams where kind of open chat streams, and you can hop in there and, you know, we can talk if you have specific questions, or, you know, you just want to shoot the shit. It's great for that. But yeah, it's interesting, you know, I've at least my YouTube existence was more around generating this content for free, and not asking anybody for money. And on Twitch, they figured out how you can support the channel without really having any money come out of your pocket. The other way you can support the channel on Twitch is you could, if you go to the channel page, you'll see Pip Gear. That's a list of stuff that I get on Amazon that I use during the feed, like my brushes, my airbrushes, my camera, even epoxy sculpt, stuff that I actually use. So I don't feel bad shilling it, because I think it's great stuff, and people ask me all the time, what airbrush are you using? You know, what type of brushes do you use? So now it's just there on that list. And the cool thing is, oh cool, Tiger1327, cool. Nice. Yeah, if you're on Discord, let me know, dude, and we'll give you access to that on-air part. But anyways, So if you do like the stuff that I'm using and you want to get it, you want to buy it anyway, and you want to support the channel, just click on that list that's on my Twitch page and purchase it like you normally would on Amazon, and I get a portion of the profits, which is awesome. So I'm like, wait a minute, it's stuff that I actually would like tell people to go out and buy, so it's not like I'm not like just shilling for a sponsor that I may or may not actually like. I get to actually decide the stuff that I really use and really genuinely recommend for people, and it helps the channel as well. So pretty stoked on that option as well. Oh, good night, Congo. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, gosh, it's already 11. Let's see if I can actually get finished on this. Yeah, this ink glaze is great though for just accentuating the highlighting and then also blending the gradient and not leaving everything so chalky looking. Oh, thanks, sir. So, yeah. Man, I'm still stoked that Rising Sun is starting to show up. I will definitely go check out your unboxing video. I'm so excited for that, man. That was one of the few board games I backed last year. Because I really wanted to play, you know, a medieval Japan board game. And, you know, Eric Lang has his name on it, and I trust Eric Lang as a game designer. Oh man, I need to, I'm gonna kind of black that out. So these guys probably will see a fair bit of action on my side of the table, you know. I do like the avatars of the bear. They're the Swiss Army knife of the Celestials. They can really lay the beat down. Then they have a mechanic that's kind of like Pain Fueled, but but you know, you may not take the wound. It just forces a willpower check. So you get the same kinds of bonuses that you might get if you're playing Technis and you know, Union Workers, and you activate Pain Fueled. You might see a lot of the same effect. But you have to take a willpower check, and if you fail the willpower check, then you take a wound. And I'm totally fine with that. The Lotus Warriors for Shilhan also have that ability. Oh yeah, you like Eric stuff, yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I didn't really put any extras on my Kickstarter, so So it's really just whatever the basic Kickstarter and the bonuses were for me. That's good enough. Like, for me, I love and hate gaming expansions, because one of the appeals for a board game to me is the fact that, you know, you just carry the one box and everything's in the one box. But then if you really love a game, then of course you're going to want expansions. You want more experiences with that game. And then now you're like lugging around 2, 3, 4 boxes of stuff, or sometimes you're just emptying out the insert in the main box and just to try to cram everything in to the one box. So yeah, I love and hate expansions for board games. Kickstarter is also dicey too, because it's like, okay, well, you get all this extra stuff, right? Some of it is just like extra mobs and that kind of stuff you don't necessarily need to play the game, because it's just extra components from the core set, right? And then, you know, it comes down to storage and transport again. It's like, oh man, they threw in all these extra thugs, and now I'm like, you know, rolling this into a suitcase to get a board game down to the shop to play. That's so cool that Kickstarter delivered earlier than it had promised. I think the original promise was March 2018. And man, people are getting stuff January 31st. That's crazy. Crazy awesome. Well, it's 2 a.m. You need to sleep. Check your Twitch feed Saturday night. Alright, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. We're almost done here anyways, folks. We're gonna push through. Need more black. We're nearly done with these guys. These are great. All right, so it's like the quiet end of the evening here. That's cool. We're just letting things simmer down. Man. What up, Blade Wolf? Yeah, sorry we didn't line up a game tonight. I'm trying to get to bed a little bit earlier tonight. A little earlier than we normally would on a Wednesday night. And oh man. And I wanted to try, I was gonna stretch the limits and try out the Labyrinth board game with you guys. Which did not get good reviews. But I'm curious that some people are like, it's not that bad, or it's pretty good. And I wanted to try it for myself. I've had that set forever. And, you know, threatened to sell it many times. Put it on eBay once. Didn't sell on eBay. So we could have been playing that, but I don't mind getting my pandas done. That's nice. Touch the sky. Man, these pandas are rad. Alright. Last panda.
Can you feel it?
Well, I think people are afraid of quiet whispers from David Bowie. From Bowie. No, I think I think a lot of the board game people were like, oh, it's too random or something. Whatever. Whatever, board game people. I like what I like. You can't stop me. Alright. Let's put some flowers down on them. Some flowers. I'm gonna do them flowers. Alright, so. Yeah, but it still means you get to accept that and play for fun. I love Epic Resort. I do not know what Epic Resort is, sir. Alright, a little bit of flowers. That's not enough glue. There we go. Don't make me get the tweezers that I can't find. Damn it. Please don't make me get the tweezers. Okay, that one just has stupid flowers. We'll figure. He had the shitty flowers, okay? I think. Oh, that's a game you and your wife would like. Epic Resort? Sounds cool. Willing to try it? I'm probably gonna see if she wants to play, try a game of Rail Raiders with me on air. I think that might be cool. I think Way of the Fighter would be fun, but I think that game is probably a little more complicated than a game she would want to be willing to learn. But who knows? She would love the theme though. But you might get like frustrated or impatient. Like, why don't we just actually play Street Fighter? I get to hear her say that. Why don't we just do a stream where we're just playing Street Fighter? Like, which would actually be kind of cool. Tiger 1327. Your response is that is the easy way out. True. But she would go, yeah, all the more reason to do it. My wife would be we would consider her the exact opposite from a, what I'll call a gamer academic, for lack of a better term. You know, those people that need heavy, intense, cerebral exercises to be considered a game. She would be what is known as a filthy casual. And they'll have these little flowers. They'll have little flowers. It is good for the brain.
Spend as much time possible with Diane before she leaves.
All right.
Seriously. I'm totally and completely serious.
All right. There we go. All right, and let's paint the black edges. Could probably stand to paint the faces a little bit better. But otherwise, I mean, they look pretty cool to me. So up next, it's going to be the effluents. That'll be fun. Be very similar to this, just longer because they're bigger. Don't be afraid to exercise the brain meat. Agreed. But, you know, my wife teaches all day and she spends a lot of energy dealing with teenagers all day, and then when she gets home, she'd prefer to just shut her brain off, and I don't blame her. Some people are like that. Other people want to keep exercising the brain muscle. I don't really know where I fall. I think it just depends on my mood that day. Oh wow, I didn't hit. Oops. This guy needs a wash on his base. Let me finish the last black rim and then I'll do that. Alright, I get that Netflix and sleep. Yep, pretty much. She's doing a lot of reading too now.
It don't stop. It don't stop.
And then obviously we're doing all this while we've got two little toddlers bouncing off the walls. This guy just not get one? Didn't get the wash either? Oh yeah, it did. Just you can't tell. There we go. He just didn't take back in that corner or something. Let's just do a little back here. You don't need to do much. Just let that dry like that. There we go. Alright. Okay. Well, I thought I'd be done a half hour ago, but this will count too. So now, I'm just going to close this up. And I'll show you a little bit of these. They are pretty damn cool if you ask me. Pandas, pandas. Yeah, these were fun. I'm glad we did this tonight. Now I'm like hype because we're gonna work on the effortlets soon. Alright guys, so with that is going to end our feed for the night. We're going to get ready to shut down here. If you guys have any last comments or anything, let me know. You're going to pick up Betrayal at Baldur's Gate. Thank you, sir, for the compliment, Blade Wolf. I'll just leave these here for now. And yeah, we're going to shut it down. So with that, I want to thank everyone for watching. Have a good night, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.